February 18th, 2020. That's a Tuesday. You guys ever heard of Wim Hof? I should look him up. Remarkable man. I've been using his methods for quite a while. I've known about him over 4 years. You know, when I used to be on Facebook, I posted several of his remarkable achievements. He broke quite a few world records, and he's also known as the Iceman, and you will see why when you look him up. You know, he submerges himself under freezing water where it's cold enough to kill most humans. You know, hypothermia will set in and whatnot. But he's been a pioneer in his method called the Wim Hof Method. Somebody just almost smashed right into another person. Crazy people, man. Freaking slow down. So, I don't know, many people that know him, they call him almost superhuman, but even himself says all the things that he has done, anybody can do. Guy's incredible. Like regular humans, like some of the stuff that he's done is incredible, like hiking up Mount Everest in shorts. He also takes 2-hour ice baths. He swims under a frozen lake. Just incredible stuff that he's done. I think he even had a marathon in the middle of one of the big deserts. Don't remember if the Sahara or Death Valley, with little to no water. And his followers, you know, they have a cult following with Wim Hof. And even though the jury's still out on whether his method is scientifically legit or if it's mostly placebo, it seems that he's been very open to have himself examined by scientists, by medical professionals, and everything's passing. Even they can't really explain why his body does what it does. Yeah, despite all those red flags, I think I'm a believer. Millions are believers now. Everybody that knows about this guy. Yeah, he has like courses. I think there's a 10-week course, mostly to see how far you can push yourself. And let me tell you, once you try it, you'll definitely get out of your comfort zone. And I've been slowly doing it, and the only thing I haven't been really applying to myself is doing the breathing exercise. I do some breathing, but not in depth like he wants it to. I'm at a point where I just walk into the cold shower, no problem, in the middle of winter. And no, I won't do it for 2 hours. I'll stay in there for, I think the best I've done was about 10 minutes. And it's pretty damn cold. Try and take a cold shower in the middle of winter. I do cold showers at least twice a week. And I've been noticing a difference to where, yeah, man, I feel better, more energy, I stay warmer. I've always had this ability where I stay warm even during the winter time. I don't wear much, you know, as far as like winter clothes. A t-shirt and shorts and some sneakers suffice for me. But doing the cold showers, I feel absolutely fantastic. And I didn't get sick often either before, but now it's to where when I do get sick, I recover even quicker than before. yeah, just check him out, man. I think he has an Instagram. He might be on Facebook. I don't know, because I don't do Facebook anymore. This social media, whatever you want to call it, is a pain in the ass, in my opinion. So here are some of his quotes of Wim Hof. 1. We have become alienated from nature, but the cold is capable of bringing us back to what we once had lost. 2. Creativity is all about the love for life. Amen to that. I love life. And I want to do everything I can to live as long as I can to get the most out of this body. 3. I think a man's masculinity is tested by how much love he is able to spread. When spreading love, he becomes the protector of his emotions, softness, while being present with everyone. That's what it means to be a real man. Well, true, and I think I have a lot to work about that to improve myself in that area. Okay, quote number 4. Endurance means performing in the right chemical environment, which is alkaline. Nice. 5. Pain only comes when there is inflammation. Very true. 6. The breath knows how to go deeper than the mind. 7. The limit is not in the sky. The limit is in the mind. Yeah, I like that one. Don't be putting self-imposed limits. Visualize that we have no limits, and things will start to be realized. Number 8. Power is within us all. Anything can be overcome by going within. 9. A healthy world is one where every person can fulfill its own being, the way nature meant it to be. 10. For those lost in pain, we have to become gladiators. Yeah, there's a lot of wisdom in these quotes. 11. Fear is a natural process, a natural signal. If you ignore fear, you're not dealing with the situation as if you need to have fear. Respect of what's going to happen. If you don't respect it, you can't deal with it. 12. We fear death because we don't understand the purpose of this life. Wow, okay. I never thought of it that way. 13. The purpose of being is really making the soul ascend to expand consciousness. That's our true purpose. And if we follow that path, then there is no tension. You just live like a kid, open. It's all simple. It's beautiful. Energy is clean. We're children of Mother Nature. Yeah, that's right. 14. You go as deep as your grief is. You got to go deep into your brain, deep into the body. 15. Your fitness is 100% mental. Your body won't go where your mind doesn't push it. 16. We have become alienated from nature, but the cold is capable of bringing us back to what we once had lost. Oh yeah, and I'm feeling that. You guys got to try it, man. 17. Breath is a mother effer. That's really crazy. Yeah, this guy, his wild accomplishments, they convince me for sure that the average humans are capable of stuff I never thought possible. Trust me, just check them out. You'll see what I'm talking about. Who swims underneath a frozen lake? They bust several holes in the lake and he swims underwater and he comes out the other side. It's just phenomenal. Who does that? I mean, this guy made me an absolute believer, and he's convinced many, many others as well. I mean, if this old white guy can do a one-armed handstands, swim under icy rivers and lakes, on icy mountain ledges, We, what excuses do we have? We simply don't. This guy will push his students to their absolute physical limits. They will discover that they have no limits. I remember the first cold shower was in the summer, and it wasn't bad because it was just summertime. It was cold, but shoot, I could be there for 20 minutes, no problem. But when I did it in the wintertime, boy, even for me, it felt like 1,000 daggers stabbing me all over the place, especially on my head. But after several days, my body adapted, and I was able to do it for longer. I think the first time I did it for 3 minutes, and now I surpassed the 5-minute mark, no problem. And like I said, the best is around 10, and in the middle of winter. That's right. Some people will do visualizations. I don't. I just take a few deep breaths and I literally walk into the cold shower. I used to have to turn it on warm and then gradually get it cooler and cooler, and that was the way I was able to do it. But yeah, I mean, I encourage everyone to take a look at Wim Hof's course, and if you decide to embark, and if definitely join, give it a shot, or just take his courses or try his methods. After you read the articles, and there's several videos and he explains how to do it, just try that. It's just incredible to see how many people are living this adventure. I'm pumped up. If he ever comes to California, I'm definitely gonna pay this guy a visit. But yeah, give it a shot. Okay, let's get out of here. Gotta go home. Turn on some air conditioning. Got a problem with my music? There's a park over there. You see a playground. There's a... Oh yeah, there's a sandbox right there. You can make yourself over there and pound some sand there. Alright, anyways. Let's get out of here. Getting blasted by the sun. I like all kinds of music. I'll listen to R&B. There's some stuff that I like in rap. I like orchestrated music. I'll listen to Western. Yeah, there's a little bit of everything. I like it. Hispanic music, some European, no problem. If I listen to it, I like it. That's it. There's something fishy that smells around here. Something smells a little odd. Oh, sorry, it's me. Oh well. Been working all day in the sun. We replaced a freshwater main customer didn't have any water. But we dug it all up, placed it in copper. Everybody's happy, and the world begins to revolve. Okay, the suicide on-ramp on the freeway. See if I don't get run over by the semi-trucks. Hold on. Oh, crap. You don't pay attention, it takes 1 second to get in a serious accident. Especially when you got these semi-trucks. Chocolate. I think when you take these cold, freezing showers, it shocks your system. It wakes your body up at a cellular level, it seems like. And I think we need these discomforts in life. We need to shock the body somehow, you know, whether if it's heat or with cold, and it really stimulates itself to heal and grow itself. It's like, especially the healing part. You know, of course, nutrition is very important, right? Food and whatnot, but I'm a believer of this system. I really am. And Wim Hof he's definitely like in his late 50s. Who knows, maybe he's older now. And there's a lot of young guys, much younger guys, that cannot keep up with the man. I was blown away when I learned that this guy climbed Mount Everest with nothing more with it than his shorts. He wasn't wearing any shirt. Of course, he was wearing boots. And let me tell you how many people have perished in the cold, and this guy's doing it with nothing. No t-shirt, no shirt, no jacket, nothing. If that isn't a testament that his methods actually work, I don't know what is. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that tonight. Do some stretching, minor cardio, and I'm going to hit the shower, man. And just keep in mind, though, it is extremely uncomfortable, okay, when you've never tried it before. But I think it's all in the mindset. Everybody is different. Some people are going to have to do the breathing exercise that he recommends. And you have to be careful, because you really saturate your blood with oxygen, and you may pass out and you may hallucinate. So you have to do it at home in a safe place. That prepares you for the freezer showers to come. And like I said, I didn't have to do that. I just do some minor preparations and I just walk in the shower. I've come to a point where I went to the beach it wasn't last week and the weekend prior to that. It was in Santa Monica. I was by myself, nobody was there. And I did it 2 other times before that. The first time I had somebody with me, filming me. And the water wasn't that impressive at that time. But the last 2 times, like the last time, it was cold. But you know what? I was able to be in the water, no problem. The people that were surfing, they were wearing their wetsuits. And I was handling just fine. It felt great. I'll try to go there, if time provides, 1 or twice a month. Just go to the beach, walk in the water. But I think when summer comes by, I don't think I'm going to do it. I want to feel that cold, though. I want to feel it. And also being in oceanic water with the salts and the minerals in the water is actually good for you. It's too bad that oceans are not as clean as they used to be. I'm trying to get my little brother to do it. Both of my sisters will never do it. They don't like getting uncomfortable. Like I said, it's very important to shock your bodies in a way that, even through exercise, you gotta get into a zone of being uncomfortable. Also, exercise forms a stronger mind-to-body connection. I've been noticing that too. As you guys know, I already changed my diet, and I might revert back, but not as I don't think I'll ever do vegan again, but I'll do like a mostly plant-based diet. I don't know how I end up with vegan friends, but I do. Me and my current girlfriend, she's from Poland. Crying out loud, she's also vegan. So she's already giving me a hard time about it. Who cares? She has to understand that there's certain things that I have to do to take care of myself. It's like, dude, like, give me credit. I've been doing this since 2013. When something doesn't work, you gotta try something new. Yeah, she won't do the Wim Hof. I'm trying to convince her to do it, but can't really do much when she appears to be healthy. Yeah, she hits hard too. She's a little brawler for sure. Yeah, so I'm just trying to think what would be the easiest way for people that haven't done it before. I think one easy method is don't do the ice water. Just jump into the shower, add a little bit of heat, and slowly remove the heat. Another method would be fill the bathtub with room temperature water. Get in there. If that's a piece of cake, dump some ice in there, a little at a time, and gradually get used to it. I've come to the point where I want to shock the body. I think I like that better. And I think the next time I go camping up in Sequoia Park or Sequoia National Park or Yosemite, where there's freshly melted snow producing the river, right? The rivers are always freezing cold. Without even touching the water, what I want to do is just jump in. If that isn't a shock to the system, I don't know what will. I want to feel that. And then the other challenge is not to get out of the water right away, because instinctively that's what the body wants to do. I want to stay underwater and hold my breath. Strangely, I'm actually looking forward to it. I mean, when you're young, a lot of people don't want to push themselves because they feel healthy, they feel fine. You start rethinking everything after you get older. You start approaching 50, whole outlook on life changes, right? It's like, oh man, I'm not invincible anymore. Oh man, my joints are hurting now, and my endurance isn't as good as it used to be. Yeah, man, we're all. One thing for sure in life is nobody can really avoid is taxes and death. Yeah, youngsters, you guys probably feel invincible right now, but just wait. I think we should all take care of these bodies the best we can, because that's it. You lose your health. If you lose your health, that's it. You're done. All right. Finally got home. Yeah, I like Kenny Rogers. You got a problem with that? All right, guys, you guys have a good one. Gotta go.